What is going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and welcome to another Old School Wednesday review. I should say reviews because we got two awesome sets from the UFO theme. So anyways, the first set we're going to be taking a look at is the Radon Rover. That set 6829, had 53 pieces, one minifig, retailed for $6 US, and it came out in 1997. Now nowadays this set's going for 65 new or 7 used. Now we come to this one. Now I have a story about this one and I get a kick out of the name. It's called a V-Wing fighter. So if you thought Star Wars was the first one that came up with the V-Wing, I hate to disappoint you. Back in 1997 when this set came out, they used that name. But that set 6836 had 40 pieces, one minifig, retailed for $4 US, and nowadays this set's going for 23 new or 7 used. And the story I have about this one is I actually got this when I was as a gift from my mom, and we went to a gardening shop, and I absolutely hated going to these stores when I was a little dude. So my mom said, you know, if you're good, I'm gonna buy you a Lego set. So she ended up buying me this. I was thrilled, so obviously I was good, or good enough I should say. So moral of the story is, if you know what, if you behave, your parents might buy you Lego as a you know, as a well done. But anyways, let's now get right into it. And to begin, we're going to take a look at the V-Wing fighter. So not the Star Wars one like we talked about. We're talking about the UFO one. And to start, I'll just give you guys a 360 view of them. I obviously like this set because I do have 2 of these models. I love these engines. You know, if you guys watch this channel, you know I love engines, and they've done a good job on them. You know, I mean, especially since this was late 90s. Obviously, the engines we get nowadays are much better. Nice antenna pieces, which I loved. A lot of translucent yellow, which is fantastic. And the other thing that's really nice about this model is check out the printing on these wings. These are not stickers, these are printing. And then as well, just to get in a little bit closer, check out that module. Nice looking module. Just a lot of nice looking printed pieces. Nice looking UFO insignia. I mean, I think it's an awesome little set. Not too many areas I think you can maybe improve on. And, you know, if you have a couple of them coming at you, it's kind of the idea of like TIE fighters or something. Like, I always did appreciate having 2 of these guys because you could like flank a ship, whatever, right? Especially if you're a little dude like playing with them. Let's now take a look at the Rover. And here she is. So we'll just give you guys a 360 view of this guy, like we do normally. Great looking little Rover. Very, you know, it's just awesome looking. I love the look of it. I mean, it is a small set, but it just has, I don't know, it just looks really good. And it has great drivability. So if you're a kid, I remember, you know, driving these things around. Great set. And it has a nice little window. The weird thing about the window, though, is why doesn't it cover up the entire dude? Because what's the point of the window if you can still get him? But, I mean, we're getting pretty picky. It does open up, allowing you to take the little robot, or minion, I should say, of Alpha Draconis. He was kind of like the leader of the UFOs. And then what's cool is back here, the old space sets were really into modules. So that same module we just saw in the V-Wing is actually included in this set as well. And he actually has 2 of them flanking him on either side. I'm not sure if you should use the word flanking, but, you know, on either side of him, there is a little module as well. So, you know, it gives the realism that, you know, he's controlling it. The other thing that's really cool about this set is it has some other nice printing. Now, obviously, this is not a sticker. This is a printed piece, and that it looks fantastic. This piece is over 20 years old, and look how good it still looks. No peeling, no discoloration. It's doing good. But anyways, love this little set. Let's now actually take a look at the minifigs and see what they're all about. And here we have the 3 minifigs. So, you know, these 2 dudes both were included in the V-Wing fighters. They're all robots of the UFOs. Like, these were kind of, again, their minions, or, you know, they did their bidding, Alpha Draconis' bidding. But the first thing I want to mention, check out the printing on these guys. They have leg printing, torso printing, face printing. Just awesome looking robots. They kind of remind me of Terminator a little bit too, to be honest. On the back, they're very lackluster. This was the 90s. There was no back torso printing, no back face printing, which would look really weird on these guys because they got nothing to cover it up. But all in all, nice looking minifigs. Don't really have any complaints about them. Yeah, just very nice detailing, and especially for the 90s, to get leg printing, that was actually quite unique. Anyways, those are the minifigs. Let's now get into the end of the video and get my final thoughts. Well guys, those were my reviews. Hope you enjoyed them. Honestly, I love these little sets. Also, as you guys probably have been gathering, I have a lot of nostalgia for the old UFO space theme. This was my childhood as a little dude, and I just love them. I mean, look how awesome they look with, the translucent yellow. It's just like, and then like, the gray, the robots. They all have their little modules. I mean, even the way this ship looks, it just looks awesome. I mean, it would be cooler if it had maybe a window. That would up the price, basically, of these models. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on them. If you like them, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on them. I just really love the old classic space theme. I love the colors. I love the vehicles. I just think it was so cool. And I'm really hoping LEGO brings back the original space theme, but make it like this, but update it. But anyways, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future old new sets we do in this channel. We do them almost every Wednesday, and I really like doing them. I mean, this is a perfect example of, just why. But anyways, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.